Man, so we actually screened this at school last week. Robert Zemeckis came in for a Q&A afterwards. It was pretty neat hearing about the production process behind it and everything. But no reviews are in yet. And as I'm filming this, no reviews have been posted yet. So I'm like, maybe I'll be in the minority on this one. Maybe I'll be in the majority on this one. Guess we'll see. I'm John Hayeck, and welcome to my movie thoughts. Welcome to Marwen. So Welcome to Marwen is a new movie starring Steve Carell, Leslie Mann, Diane Kruger, amongst others. Steve Carell plays this guy, Mark Hogenkamp, and what happened to him is he in the movie is beaten down by these guys outside of a bar one night, and almost all of his memories are completely gone. He remembers pretty much nothing from his life. So he uses these action figure type dolls to create World War II type scenes, which he photographs, and those kind of help him in his recovery process towards living a more full life and towards a more recovered life. All the while, the people that did this to him are being convicted and everything, but the scenes he creates with the dolls kind of help him understand what's going on in his own mind, and help him kind of rationalize why people will be so violent to other people and stuff. And I'll tell you guys what, I thought this movie was fine. I saw the trailer a few months ago, and I was like, this is going to be in the awards conversation for sure. This trailer looks amazing. I cannot wait to see this movie and everything. And I was pretty hyped for this movie because, again, Robert Zemeckis is a great director. Steve Carell is one of my favorite actors working today. He had Beautiful Boy, and he which I loved earlier this year. He has Vice coming up, which I'm very optimistic about as well. The guy knows how to pick projects nowadays, and I am looking forward to what he has. Leslie Mann, she was in Blockers earlier this year. I can't wait to see what she was up to next. The thing about this movie is that I don't think it really goes too far beneath the surface, because the character of Mark Hogenkamp is this like scarred guy who's like trying to recover and everything by making these like action figures, being these poses, and by taking photos of them and everything. That's like helping him, and he says repeatedly, he's like, oh yeah, like these are helpful and stuff, and like you can kind of see a little bit of the thematics behind it, like, oh yeah, because, you know, like people were violent because they don't understand him, and people are violent to the action figures, or the mean action figures are mean to the main action figure because they don't understand him and everything. You're like, okay, so there's parallels and stuff. I just feel like it didn't go that deep, and I feel like there was so much more deep water to really tread into. And this movie just kind of stays on the surface. It's more of a movie about like, oh, Steve Carell is kind of coming to terms with what happens to him, and all the while we have like a bunch of these action figure type sequences, which were much more abundant in the movie than I was expecting them to be. Like, it opens with this like elaborate plane crash sequence, and the action figure version of Steve Carell is kind of like going through doing these different things and stuff, and then later on, Steve Carell and Leslie Mann have like kind of a romance, kind of a relationship type thing, and then the doll versions of them have like a romance type thing that's way longer than the real Steve Carell and Leslie Mann romance and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if I would have paced it this way, but I mean, it was serviceable, I guess. Again, it just isn't nearly as deep of a movie as I was expecting it to be. And I'll tell you guys this, Steve Carell gave a really great performance in the movie. His character, though, I think is sometimes, so what they try to do is they try to show that his character is a very unique and awkward person, which I totally dig. But there were a few points in the movie where they just make him out to be so awkward that's kind of uncomfortable to watch. And I side with him as a character, obviously, but there were just a few points where I'm like, I don't know why they're making this kind of decision. I know it's based on a true story, maybe these kinds of things happen in real life, but it just didn't feel as like rich or three-dimensional or realistic as it could have, which again, since it's based on a true story, it had the potential to feel more real, and it just didn't. So I'll tell you guys this. Welcome to Marwen. I think the blending of live-action CGI is good. The CGI is a little bit overused, I think. I think that Steve Carell gives a really great performance. The plotting of the movie is fine, but it ultimately stays very surface level thematically when it could have gone much deeper into forgiveness and the human spirit and triumphing over evil and stuff like that. And I just think Steve Carell's character, although I think that it worked for the most part, was a little bit too awkward in too many scenes for his own good. So welcome to Marwen. I think that if it's on cable sometime, you guys might enjoy it, but this isn't a rush out to the movie theater to see kind of thing. I just reviewed Bumblebee and The Favorite, both of which I liked much better than Welcome to Marwen. I think those are worth your dollars this holiday season, whereas this is more of like a pick-up on DVD or rent some night type of movie. So, again, I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was amazing, but it's absolutely not one of the best or worst movies of the year, just kind of somewhere in the middle. So, those are my thoughts on Welcome to Marwen. Be sure to let me know all of yours in the comment section down below. You guys can go over to mymoviethoughts.com, follow me on Twitter at John Hayeck, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for tons more posts and links. All three of those are in the description down below. You guys can also like this video, comment on it, share it with some friends. I am John Hayeck, so thank you guys so much for watching.